Hello? Hello? I think... Oh. Oh. Okay. It's looking like we're good. It's looking like we're good. This is a bit weird. I would say I could mute him, but I can't. Bit of a weird intro, but hello, welcome back to Jacob is Here YT. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, welcome to Jacob Plays. Hold on. Welcome to Jacob Plays. Today we are playing Alan Wake 2. I will not lie, I have seen the first 45 minutes of the game, so we will be replaying those on stream. I have my brother here. You can come over and say hi. Just it will look a little bit better. The whole thing looks a little weird today because he decided he wanted to come join because he got me the game, and well, you know, he's curious as much as I am, and scared. Why do you have this down? That's weird. I had to fix it. So, okay, yeah, it's fair. Okay. With that being said, we're gonna play Alan Wake 2. I hope you guys are excited. Sakura, are you excited? Okay. He does talk. We have a podcast.
I do.
We have a movie commentary channel. He's just dying right now, so just don't worry about it. Awesome.
Excuse.
Oh, hello, No Sleep Till 15. How are you? And I agree. Woohoo. Go ahead and hit that new game. We are playing on story. Don't judge me. And Zachary will only be here. Oh. Do I need to hit B right back? Do we need to go away and come back? Give us 1 second.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, he's gonna go get a water. He will be back. With that being said, yes, Naked Man, say what? Naked Man is coming. Like I said, I have seen the first 45 minutes, and so I picked a title that would equate more towards the first 45 minutes of the game. That being said, let's go ahead.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Okay. Oh, I also have my book.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either.
Everything's fine.
But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
Do you have my original?
This story will eat us alive.
As well, just in case.
This story is a monster.
Because it has been about 13 years since I played
And
this
monsters
game.
wear many faces.
there is Naked Man. I'm going to try to keep onto his behind, though, during this process. Just
Can you hear me? Where'd he gone?
See, that's so interesting, because I wonder who those people are. I have to wonder if those people are maybe the sheriffs or something? Ah, he's back. Yes. Oh, headphones? Oh, that's fun. I can toggle sprinting. Isn't that always great in a horror game when you can toggle sprinting? Oh, be quiet, Zachary. So violent. Like, the last game was kind of violent, but so I guess it is the what a shot. It's going away, it's fine. Just gotta be careful if we come back. If we come back. Why would we come back? This could be a dream. I never actually really thought we would get a sequel.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Also, it's not very sensitive to the
Well, Dad
dual
and I are
sense
just
controller.
watching the
I have a
latest
strong
episode of
feeling
Night Springs here.
that is
Mom,
because
it's
of the
so
fact
good.
that it's not a
No
PS5
spoilers.
exclusive.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with
Before
me.
they put it out on PS4, this was an Xbox
I love you both.
only game.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
First one in American
Love you too. And Say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
See?
Logan?
Microsoft Games.
I will.
Oh,
Bye, kiddo.
where is it? Microsoft Game Studios.
That wasn't part of their acquisition.
Nope.
Logan
So
thinks you
Remy's
should
last
try
game was
cheering up.
Control, and that was an Xbox exclusive.
No, it wasn't. I played it on the
Snarky
PlayStation.
kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It might have been,
Time.
yeah, timed exclusive.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Promote someone else's channel, why don't you?
Always watch stuff on Jacobishere.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
YT.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out
I
that
hadn't
map.
done that before. Oh. It's so cool.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
It's not the right way. We came in that way. If anybody was curious, it's actually there.
It is like in another multiverse. He did the same thing.
It's actually in the multiverse.
Over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Oh, my word.
Federal agents
What is the
right here,
information that you
Thornton.
want to share about Deputy Mulligan?
My partner Thornton,
He was in the original
down at the
Mark.
crime scene.
you
He's
go.
not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
No, deputy. Oh no.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was not expecting it to have,
Was getting to
like,
that.
to be able to pick the dialogue. That was definitely something new.
Well,
I think
we reckon
Control
there
had
are
it.
some
Um,
organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Okay. I can skip this?
Were there any witnesses?
That's interesting.
Yeah, a couple out of towners. I wonder what
they
they were
hold-
doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off.
Okay.
The store, the campground, all of it. They got it, Thornton.
Thank you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Which person?
Building the Mind Place again for each
Her?
case. Using each field office as a model in
Or
my head.
the one guy, because I don't trust her
That's the wrong
partner.
word.
I get bad vibes.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
All right, let's
Worth taking another look.
go through the whole thing. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. So, we can also zoom in. Let me do the tutorial first for everybody in there. And we can also look at everything. So each picture comes with like a little thing on the side. I am me, so we will be reading everything. It's just who I am as a person inside. I will hate the fact if I don't. We will take turns in case you can't talk. Well, sometimes you can't talk. A series. Okay, so this is the previous murders. Is the case file that we're on, and it starts out with the previous murder. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connection will help our search of the killer. Bright Falls is the same exact location that the original Allen Lake did take place in. So we'll start with the victims and work our way down. So for the victims, all victims were reported missing in 2010, and no other like connections. We have 10 Lane. He was a dentist. He stabbed wounds, bloating, bruising around the wrist. The victim was reported missing in 2010, the year that Allen Lake takes place, and discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave.
Man, he thought the end of the world was happening that year.
He really did, and it was for him, technically. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation? State of the body does not match. Okay. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake, which means that she probably wasn't. That's my guess. Then we have Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on his body is illegible. Then we have the murder method. Slight differences in the murders. Bloating only accommodates in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. So we have bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest and / the heart is missing. All bodies experience bloating. Then, of course, 2 victims have bruising from former restraint, strapped, or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consists with the 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to the condition of the body, however. And bloating of the corpses indicated of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in the water, which is very fascinating. And I have a feeling we're going to figure out, like, how they do that. And that's going to be gross. Either way, post-mortem tattooing on the bottom. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their own art. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apart in common. And then the killer may be a sportsman or a hunter because they use a knife of such, and the technique of the chest trauma is towards that of animal brutality. And that, my friend, is our current case. Other things in here that are pretty cool. We also can locate the map in here. Aw, baby. Thank you so much for the subscription. Dom Top Adventures. Let's see here. Other cool things. Well, we'll look at some other cool stuff. But Zachary pointed out how that looks really weird, and then I can't unsee it, so now you guys can't unsee it too.
What's it look like, everybody? Let us know in the comments down below.
A person?
No, I said something else yesterday.
Did you say a penis?
No.
What did you say?
Sucks to
I
you.
see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
I didn't realize that she had a door out of her mind, but she does.
Nature. Gives me a
Interesting.
headache. There's too much sky.
Also interesting, like it did
Hey,
say
Casey,
there, if I
you
jump
putting
into
me
her
in
mind
charge.
in the middle of an
Why
action
now?
sequence,
Look, Anderson,
it will not save me. It is not a
better
safe grab.
detective than I am.
I will still die.
Crack cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Why would you
I don't want to
die
slow you
missing
down.
Are you thinking of
Now I'm going
retiring?
to assume you just died.
You know what happens to cops who say this is
But
their
of course, we'll
last
have to test
case.
it out. At least once.
Real funny, Anderson.
Alright. Mirror Peak. From the mighty mountain in the distance is no other than the Mirror Peak.
I wonder if you click on where it says like the reading thing, and maybe there you go.
Yeah, but I can read over there just fine. It is the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. The famous Cauldron Lake, if you know the story. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all the inverted glory. It's very pretty.
It's like Paramount.
Oh, where's the little stars? Haven't figured out if I can jump. I don't think so. Oh, that's my flashlight. Don't know if I need batteries. Don't want to overuse that. I have a feeling, yep, okay. Yeah, I want to know what's over there, but this map is already big enough, so I'm
Not
sure.
a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I guess FBI agents would joke about being murdered, right?
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll just come up to the same area.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Deputy
You don't have
Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
See, I was just trying to go look at the body without the deputy.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this
Can I go this
body,
way?
shall we?
Coming up on him like this might be.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing.
There we go.
You know,
Stay
procedures.
on this side of the body.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a
We'll
coffee.
see it.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay,
Body is
there's
positioned
no way
on
of
the
getting around it.
Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
It's so cool. It's so satisfying to watch. I love it so much. Okay, then we have our goes. Okay. Back to. Oh my word. Can I? Thank you. I'm sure I'll be fine. Found like 2 is the reason why I.
Nope, it's still there.
No, it's not. You can't see it. It's just a bunch of bush.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Should have died with clothes on. His choice be naked.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Alright, right. We're still in tutorial mode. There we go. This consists with previous killings. I would agree with that. Breathing in case the victim is alive when restrained matches other cases. I could also concur with that as well.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped
Wow,
by the
that's
wrist.
crazy how real that looks.
Definitely matches the
Her face?
previous murders.
I think
but
her
this time
lips
the
are
heart
the
and the
coolest
straps
thing.
were left
Her
behind.
eyes.
More clues to work with. This makes
like
4
listening
murders
on
that
them.
we know about.
It makes it feel real.
Alright, your clues have resolved and open questions. Unlock a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can update goals by. Okay. You're free to examine the case border. Oh, I forgot. You guys can't see the goals, The goal is say investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Those are things that we will be exploring here for sure. But we do have an update consistent with previous murders. Murders match previous cases, but interrupted may find some new leads this time. So we have the killers, possibly multiple, and of course we also have the victims possibly as well. If you click on that one, it does give you a little bit of a hint of what to do to try to maybe solve that investigation.
Who is our victim?
In case you were curious.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
I guess I spoiled that little reveal, but I guess we all saw him die. So, did I? Real questions. Ooh. I thought this was a gun at first. It's not.
Use a tripod.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
That is interesting. It's here.
Someone was drinking beer.
Somebody was already here filming
They spent
something?
time
Or
here.
were they filming it?
Waiting.
I think they were.
It's interesting. And then if we go to the case board, which I can just do this, certain things will be locked for later, so you have to unlock more to figure them out as well. This one is not.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about
Nightingale.
13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
That didn't feel very authentic.
Until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Robert Nightingale?
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh, clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Partner got killed.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze. Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly
Yeah, it's
fits the
13
pattern.
years, not 10 years. I got
Makes
it
me
wrong.
wonder what was going
Because
on that
2010.
year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
It's okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that, like, 20...
Look how far we've come.
I mean, graphically and things, it's insane.
Look at that. There'd be a loading screen in the middle of that.
There would be. The seamless transition is absolutely fucking insane. Okay, so we go with the victim. I trust Casey to read on people. Sounds like our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI.
I also
Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
very much enjoy how when you do hear the talk and things,
It's echoey.
it's echoey, like it's like in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I like the subtle touches of that. A victim ID, Robert Nightingale, former IB agent, mental state questionable at the time of disappearance. Thornton, victim is Robert Nightingale's last seen Bright Falls 13 years ago. No one heard from this guy in 13 years. Why service now? Where has he been? And of course, we already read that one. Alright. I guess we'll take a...
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Let me go someplace quiet, so I don't look like I'm just staring off in the space. I'll look at this trash can. Okay.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Alright, so the question being... Alright, so we opened up a new question. The parameters... The...
Premeditation.
Or spontaneous. Stalking out this spot, have Cold One while they're waiting for our victim.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready.
But who would knock it down?
They were waiting for him.
And why leave the heart?
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
So cool.
Piece it together. This mug always cheers me up.
You know how sad that is that you got your mom a mug that says, not the worst one.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
That's so
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Nightingale can throw it, but why now after 13 years?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that
Huh?
direction.
You're
From the
invested
lake.
in the story. You don't want to miss
Probably
anything.
looking for shelter. Safety.
Oh, I
They
mean,
were waiting for him.
When
at
you're
the
ready,
moment,
I'd
I
love
think
to
it
hear
also
what you
helps
put
that I've
together
already
so
seen
far.
part of it,
Sure.
and so like my
It's not
questions
that
and
complicated.
stuff are a bit.
Ooh, will she become a
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Maybe I'm not supposed to be up here. Interesting. Okay. Well, before I get lost, let's go back. I know I tried not to float down. It's just so big. Oh. Which out on Corbin Lake? I didn't
I
realize that
didn't
was
know
down
trees got that big.
there. Okay, so my question before we go over there.
You need to get out more.
Do you come?
It is kind of creepy, though. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
It's
Always
water.
here.
So like my thing here is because I knew we were gonna end up at this location. This way is the lake.
A witch with no heart.
Oh,
A strange echo of our murder.
that is a strange echo of our murder. I would have to agree with that statement. being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It's being only doorway of the underworld, or witches whose cauldron lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of the local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to the exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Interesting. But it looks closed off. But I came through here. This is where I walk through. See? But now it's... That's interesting.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
A piece of paper? What could possibly the paper be? What could it do?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
Live action, Alan. I'm still not really sure how I feel about this. But it's happening.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Is the game
Someone's
an
been watching us.
adaptation of
Playing
his
a
novel?
sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
And put a like a... Okay. So we have a few things. We'll do...
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Okay. It's very cool though, because it does show you all the crossed out things and things. I think they did a really good job with that section. Going back in here, we have the page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
His words.
Inside. The awful truth.
I feel like it's Alan.
You must dig it out.
Something was
Maybe it's
put
a quote
inside
about him?
in his chest.
Like based on his work?
I must find out what.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I part. I am getting kind of tired.
Okay.
I figured you could continue.
Yeah. I definitely am going to continue. Yes, for sure.
Sorry about all the coughing. I hope you guys enjoy the game, and we will see you. I will see you later. Jacob, go nuts.
Speaking of Zachary and things, just to give you guys heads up, you guys will see him tomorrow if we're able to watch the Amazing Spider-Man, or not the Amazing,
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, or possibly a shorter movie. Just really depends on
Time.
Yeah, because he did have certainly he wanted to watch that, so it might work out better to watch Bottoms or something along those lines. We'll see for the day takes us, but that is a plan for us to do during the day tomorrow.
Yep.
Because we are busy in the evening.
I guess we're switching headphones.
Yes. too. That being said, guys, I am gonna go. Actually, I guess we'll keep me down here. I gotta adjust some stuff and things.
I had fun.
Sorry we started so late that you had to hop out early.
It's okay.
We were just getting to the new stuff.
I know. But, you know, now I'll learn. We're gonna hang out tomorrow night, too. Yes. Yes, we will. Have a good evening.
Hey, baby.
Have a good evening, buddy.
Joe,
What?
talking to your brother.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, hold on, guys. I got some slight adjustments to make here and here. I actually think like that's probably how it's supposed to be. Okay, and then I am actually more normally typically over here, so the likely chance of it being like that is probably more possible. And then we have you. Okay. everything is fixed. Let's play spooky. This had to be for. No, it was not. I'm not sucker. Good hint though. Okay.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Looks like there might have been like a campsite or something. USOs in use, the ultimate guide spotting unidentified flying objects. Second UFO alert. Writing down in case it happens again. If you're right, I got this feeling again. It hit me at something at 1:15 a.m. after I finished my on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove chasing it. Sorry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past Bright Falls like to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relief. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the object, nothing. But when I blink, I truly think I saw the after image of an Oka cauldron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here but not here. It's him. I know it is. Just I'm getting close. I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. And they have like these weird shapes and stuff. That's weird.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. He hates the movies.
Alright, so that's how we upgrade our gun. So we have again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire. The significance increases the rate of fire, increases magazine size by 50%, and lead 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. We obviously currently only have 30, so nothing big here. We do have several new things though. So let's go ahead and add those. You walk through the border doesn't make sense. Okay. And then we also have the trail. Gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Trail, okay. Anything else here? And Gale has something, there's more going on here. I need to examine the body properly back to them. Reading the words, these words feel like a message. Someone's playing a game with me.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
That is fair. I didn't really think of... Okay, so there's... Who left these? Then... Okay, this one goes here. Does. No inside mentions making knitting just for me. How they know I knit, or maybe it's just a
find the evidence and find the evidence. Oh, I wanted to change cases back to the main case, however.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Where is this lead?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yeah, it is crazy fun.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't showcase the inventory system, but the inventory...
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh, I didn't know that. So the charms, I guess, have special abilities, such as this one increases her health. We do have a pistol. The pistol already is loaded with 12. We have 12 extra bullets. But we have manuscripts, and then we have our, like, our normal things. Oh, so it's on her thing. Okay. But the, as you guys are going to see as we come up here to this door, it's very similar, how they did, like, Resident Evil, which I thought was interesting, but also not.
Seems like a nice town so far.
I remember how the inventory system
Pretty
worked
woods.
in
Cute lodge we got set up in.
It's very similar to the original.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Have a heroic day. Promise. Yeah. Interesting. Did get a few more manuscript pages. I think we're up to 6 now. I think they come in at least in this early sets of bundles of 3.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
What is all this? Pacific Northwest. Proper gear and skills, which I think believe is us. Come here. Next goal is spotting the rare and exclusive orange-crowned warbler a little late in the season, but hopefully okay. So it's one who is like bird watching, moved inland, foliage, stunning, speaking to people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird, maybe drugs, kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. After I saw the weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit, found a Tesla camp. Invasive but edible and surprisingly
hasty. Started hearing the wolves or wild dogs, something like that 10 minutes ago. That sounded wrong. Rabies? When only, but the sun is going down. My stupid phone has said gonna hide in the tent. Gonna hide in the tent? What? Could that be the guy? Hide in the tent. Okay.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at... I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Okay, this is the part
Need to swing
where
by the lodge to
we
get anything
stopped
from the
last
field
night
office?
for the first time.
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
So obviously ran.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hi there.
Guess how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. And it is sweaty in the suit, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot
Careful.
caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh dear. Cute.
It's very much a hunting town, that's for sure. Oh, damn. That is high up.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Should I ask for?
I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Sorry.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree."
The witch lady.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
What happened?
That's all.
Okay. Okay, let me grab my kit.
Profiling is the key.
I understand. So, just 1 second. I had to grab her. Let's go profiling. Go case board and jump over profiling. Alright, let's do the cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Who's that?
I thought we'd never see
Rose?
you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
Yeah.
She drowned. Your daughter.
The fuck?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I guess. Yeah.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Who are they?
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Not long ago, by an organized group called the Cult of the Tree. This case just got a lot more interesting. I should start. Ooh.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Great. Oh, we have some meat. Ooh. Okay, so we have some options. So we have what kind of cult? We also have who's involved in a cult goal.
Sure.
No, maybe. Yeah. The hiring phases are established not to operate openly connection to Deerfest. That's a good possibility, I feel like. And then with the necklace, jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle, a badge of pride. Alright. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on her. Okay, good teachers. My cat, who is up here, part of the reason why we're a little delayed, she's a daredevil. So there's this big space she could lay in, and inside she leaves part of her body off.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let me go ahead and move her down onto the floor.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my
Hilarious
favorite
if they
class.
reference D&D.
Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
It was such a smart idea.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit
around.
of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Alright, go to the morgue examination.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you need,
Here to
just
pay my ticket.
let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
No speeding happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
Okay.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only I had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season.
The fuck?
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela voted best coffee roaster
I'm gonna ask him
slash
the
tour
fuck.
guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only I had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear. No.
Agent?
Let me go for a tour guide. Oh wow. Also, I've run into many tourists. Unforgettable tour experiences and affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Whoa. Oh, that looks nice. It's so big. Just double checking I looked at everything because it does seem like I can get things. Alright, this is the third time this week coming in late. Shit, there's no coffee machine. Shit, I hate to break it to you, but you have a face capable. Your beard, and you Marco's beard was too soft. Since, my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal attacks towards the station has gotten heard from here on out. If you seem fit to send something to the station, I'll see it. Yes it is. Is it personal offense that I need to share my dark space with your late night impulse buys? Yes it is. You've been warned, admin. Presence computer and admin email not being used for personal queries. And eagerly waiting pause in the community outreach barbecue. Now, just for your benefit, dunk tank here is deeply important. Interesting. And see what's back here. I can go in it? I'm gonna go in it. I'm just doing paper and counting them in. Missing from the stacks. That is a serious thing. The sheriff said for peak's sake one these days. Oh. That's what the TV is for. Interesting.
They locked up an innocent man. I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
It's not opening.
Alright, so that door is locked.
Yeah, I don't know about you folks, but I don't care for all these gruesome murders and whatnot right here in our wholesome little town. It's not made of...
Oh. No. That's so weird. Okay.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I just spent 15. There's so many doors.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
I'd be curious to. Okay. So batteries can die. Restores good amount of health. Okay. Cool. Feeling weird vibes.
It won't open. Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body... The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
Oh.
Can't make it out.
Oh my word, okay. Cases.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. Any ritual writing? Write this on the heart. How can I make out what it says?
Okay.
Bruce's insulin looks like now you'll put fight before the restraint. No, I'd say this one probably goes with the good old ritual writing.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Okay, and then the bloating. I guess it would be with the cause of death. Okay.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Alright, chest trauma is cause of death. Cause of death, bloating unknown, strange tattoos on the skin. Something was inverted into the chest. Oh?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
The fuck?
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Fuck. Oh,
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Okay.
Vanished.
The fuck? End of chapter. What does that mean? I don't have this comprehension.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Okay.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Yeah, back to Cauldron Lake and he's taken.
Huh.
I get my victim.
Keep trying.
Yep, will do. Alright, Mass like a bomb and got off. Nightingale hunted Saga, didn't see her in her light. Okay, so they made an album for the game. Got you. No, still not enough. Okay.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
This fucking feels weird.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Like, it feels weird and it feels easy.
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, let's see here. It's different now. TV's off.
Take it easy. My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
Baby.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
She tried to get in the room.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit. Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Okay, so the car is used to travel in between locations.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least.
Yes.
Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one. Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap?
These are great questions that I don't know the answers to. But I am so curious to find
I've
out.
been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture
Hey,
yet.
hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Don't do it, Dan.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
He's from the TV.
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything
The
that could help
flow
us?
of the dialogue
People
is
tend to
so
tell me
nice.
things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother.
Oh, that's weird.
Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't nor run through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
Maintenance note, clear sign, tampering. Oh. Signals rerouted into a transmitter that was not ours. I fixed it so it works far away, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigation department. Leaving it here in case I'm not the next person to fix these things. If you're reading this, check tampering.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Just say the word.
Thanks, but I don't drink coffee.
Okay.
We brew our own beer too. Ahma beer.
Oh, now we're talking.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah.
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Oh. Okay.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Okay. Now, this one, cult symbols. Some kind of signature that they intend.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay. The fact that I can pull out my gun probably does mean that. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh, fuck
I can
me.
feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
I don't think this is the time. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not the time. Okay, game is kind of telling me it is the time. Well.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Okay,
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. That's great, Saga. I guess my question... Okay. The witch's hut, you gotta go back. That does not enter the mind place, okay. Okay, we have to go back. The lighting is so beautiful.
This is the witch's hut.
Oh, I should come here early. Okay.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay. Hero of the Lord, beware her spirit may haunt space. Understood.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Okay, so there is...
This fuse is busted.
Okay. And told me today that her family is moving away. Okay.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. There's another lunchbox.
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you ever feel scared, remember that Alan is watching over us. Only one? Okay. Place where you can save your progress. Ew. Also going to assume interesting. Okay.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap?
Alright.
If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Okay, that feels like maybe more ammo, possibly.
Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay, so we gotta go get the heart. You know what? Come back into our safe area.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Yeah.
Keep trying. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue.
Okay.
Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Just leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Okay.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey! I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Okay, it's on me to save again. Okay. nervous.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Okay, so there's a spotlight on. Go safety. That is such a cool way to present that image to us. Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Press triangle to use. No, I did not mean to pick up another page right now.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
Legible.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Cool.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap.
Oh, yeah.
This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
I mean, I like her optimism. Another light. Motherfucker.
Okay. I think that's all of them.
Again, I'm sure it's probably because I'm uneasy, but that's perfectly fine with me. Do you think the combat's really fluid, though?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
how save marks.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Okay.
Need to find Nightingale.
Flag. The fuck?
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
That's fucking cool.
Nightingale's badge.
So fucking trippy, dude. Hi, baby.
What's up? Are you getting off now?
As soon as I finish the chapter, I think I'm at the end of it.
Okay.
I'm in a boss battle.
Oh, boss. Didn't know that bosses in Alan Wake.
It is. It's kind of both. Okay. Whew. Damn, she looks so real. Is she real? I think she is real.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I had to
It's fucking
escape.
trippy.
In danger. The dark presence.
Whoa.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Hey!
It's the motherfucker.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
I want to play more. Okay. Okay. If I load, it saved 2 minutes ago, which no, I have to see. We have to find out. I hope I don't miss anything. That's fine. We continue. Where is that put us? That is the question.
I have to take a look at the caseboard to figure this out.
Okay, it puts us at the end of the previous chapter. That is fine. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, guys, that's the beginning of Alan Wake 2. We played about the first 2 hours. We'll probably continue to play about the first 2 hours as we continue on the 2 hours segments and things. We might try to do 3 chapters. So I looked it up. There's 19, including the prologue, which we've already did. So technically, this is the first 3 chapters, but we cut it by 2. 19 divided by 2, actually 18 divided by 2 is 9. So that would be 9 days worth of streaming. And I'm going to try to cut some Sims play in here. One, I've been wanting to play Sims 2 for a little bit. I've also want to play more Sims 3 and stuff. So that is some of the plan. But that being said, I've loved the opening of this game so much. It's so good. And I'm really excited to continue to play it. And to just really figure out what the fuck is going on. I have so many questions. I'm so excited. All right.